In your model, are you assuming that mobile is kind of maxed out, similar to the percentage penetration in the U.S., maybe that's 60 to 65%? And wouldn't that be neglecting China really doesn't have any hardwired lines, so mobile is still the way to reach the rest of the population in China?
Oh, okay, so I'll take the last part first. There's definitely, in terms of connectivity, yeah, mobile is the way for people, a lot of people, to gain access to the internet, particularly in rural settings. And, in terms of being maxed out, I don't think that's the case. What was the number that was just thrown out there? You said 60%?
60 to 65% kind of max out penetration in the U.S.
No,
largely because of rural areas.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think that there is a cap in terms of what the mobile user will represent in terms of BABA's model. I mean, right now, if you were to, and granted this is an apples to orange comparison, but if you were to take BABA's mobile app users in the most recent period as a percentage of its trailing 12-month active buyers, that's 79%. So basically what BABA's model is telling us right now is that the majority of their users are actually using the mobile platform. In fact, given that that is an apples to orange comparison, that 79% metric that we said, that numerator is deflated while that denominator is deflated in a sense that, or is inflated in a sense. So let me just take a step back and clarify. The mobile users that BABA reports, those are only the users, only the mobile app users that made a purchase during the last month of the quarter. So it may not include people who made a purchase in the prior 2 months. So for example, in the most recent quarter, someone could have made a purchase in December, but that metric could be excluding people who made a purchase in October and November, especially since Singles Day occurred in November, so I'm assuming that mobile app metric was even much higher than what BABA reported. Now when we talk about the denominator in terms of trailing 12-month total, the only way that holds is that if every one of their active buyers reported as a trailing 12-month user made a purchase during that quarter. So as it stands right now in terms of mobile...
Not the previous 12 months,
exactly,
during the quarter.
During the quarter. So as it stands right now, BABA's mobile usage is somewhere north of 80%. We don't know if it's 80%, we don't know if it's 90%, but in terms of the actual usage, we're already well ahead of that 60% right now as it is.